Hey there, Pokemon fans. It's time for another epic tournament battle from twitch.tv/thejustinflynn. If you'd like to watch or participate in the next tournament, head over to thejustinflynn.com and make yourself an account today. Eckley and Justin, let's take a look. We got a Swampert who, someone brought a Swampert earlier, but we didn't get to see it, so maybe a Mega Swampert here. I think that's his only potential Mega. So Mega Swampert, I'm guessing. We got Politoed, who might be bringing the rain. Also bringing a Heat Rotom, so that could be interesting. Bringing the rain, but also bringing a Heat Rotom. Kind of surprising combo there. And then we also get a High Drygon to round out Eckley's team. Epic, LOL, in the bottom, also known as his trainer, in-game trainer named Justin, is bringing an Amoongus, a Talonflame, a Manectric, and a Gardevoir. So going 100% VGC 14 is Epic, and Eckley bringing one VGC 15 Pokey. Did I say 14? Did I say 15? Justin is going VGC 14. Eckley bringing a VGC 15. Let's get into the match. All right, where am I? That is Eckley versus Epic. So I think Epic is on the bottom here. Eckley issuing the challenge. Epic brings out his Talonflame and Amoongus lead here. Maybe a Rage Powder or Tailwind? I'm not sure what we're going to see. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to see here. We get the Protect, actually, on Talonflame, and the Rotom High Drygon lead there for Eckley on the top. And a Dark Pulse, going to do some decent damage to Amoongus. That's got to be a Specs. And the double team, nice, protecting. Whoa, uh-oh. What's going on? Amoongus raising his evasiveness and going Rage Powder. I'm loving this choice here. And great protect from that Thunderbolt. Talonflame does set up the Tailwind. Very interesting. Whoa. This is a really, really cool, really cool build. Amoongus avoids the attack. Rotom does use Thunderbolt, though. Oh my gosh. Amoongus eats it up. And a Brave Bird from Talonflame. Dude, this is crazy. Epic using a really cool team. He hits with a huge Brave Bird into that High Drygon slot, does a lot of damage, is hurt by the recoil. Dark Pulse from High Drygon. Amoongus avoids it again! Rotom with an Overheat, though. That's going to do a lot of damage. No, he targets the Talonflame slot, surprisingly. Takes it down into the faint range there with that 20 HP Synthesis from Amoongus. Shut up. Shut up. Synthesis. Oh my gosh. Synthesis Rage Powder is going to be brutal. Here it goes, a Brave Bird from Talonflame. He might faint from the recoil, but I don't know if it's actually going to be enough recoil to faint his own Talonflame. Let's see what we get. Oh, down to 3 HP. Oh, he faints from the Life Orb. How unfortunate there. But this Amoongus is set up, man. Rotom going Overheat again. Amoongus avoids it, and he Spores. So dirty, the Spore. No safety goggles there on that Heat Rotom there. I run safety goggles on that guy just so that kind of stuff doesn't happen. Oh my gosh, so dirty. So dirty. Now we get the Politoed out here. He is going to bring the rain. That is unfortunate. I think unless this Rotom is carrying Thunder, but Manectric, I don't know. It's not going to be that useful here. Let's see what we get from Manectric, who does like to use flamethrower, so it doesn't really matter, but he's probably just going to go with a big ol' Thunderbolt, I would assume. 2 Intimidates get fired off into these special attackers, so it doesn't really matter. We see a Protect from Manectric, so he's not going to take any damage, and Politoed protects as well. Let's see what we get from Amoongus. Really needs to switch out that Rotom, whose special attack is very, very low at this point, and is also asleep. All right, he gets that 1 turn of sleep there, and another double team from Amoongus. His evasiveness is through the roof. The Tailwind does peter out. We see the Discharge from Manectric. Great choice. Loving that damage on the Politoed there. And does a little bit to the Rotom, but not very much. Rotom's still asleep, so we got 2 turns of sleep on this Rotom. He should be waking up really soon here. The Ice Beam. Oh my gosh, he can't even hit this Amoongus. Oh, he's using every dirty move in the book. You're sick, Epic. You are sick. Did you see that? He's using, is that a Snarl? Did I see another Snarl? Lowering their, what team is this? What team is this? The special attacks are down. Both Pokemon are asleep. The Amoongus is super evasive. Oh my gosh, he's double teamed twice. And he can Rage Powder. Oh god, I can't look. No, not 3. You're sick. You're sip. You are so sick, Epic. I said you're sip. You're sip. You're sick, Epic. Oh my gosh. Amoongus avoids every attack that's coming out here. Another Discharge. Not going to do much to any Pokemon there. Rotom does wake up. It uses Overheat. Amoongus avoids the attack. Amoongus and another Synthesis. Oh my gosh. Of course, for those of you that might be in here like, what? Evasiveness and sleep and stuff like that. No, this is VGC, guys. This is not Smogon rules. This is the official, 100% official format made by the Pokemon Company. This is the only way to officially play Pokemon, and you are allowed to put both people to sleep, and you are allowed to use evasive moves like double team. These are not Smogon rules. Smogon is not official, just so everybody understands. Smogon is 100% not official. It is a great format made by people that have dedicated themselves to the format. However, it is 100% not official. This is VGC. It is official, made by the Pokemon Company, and you are allowed to use moves like that. Here we go. It is a Mega Swampert who is not going to be affected by those electric attacks. So, could be a threat here. Unfortunately, that Amoongus is really, really set up. There we go. Yes, that's right. OFFICIAL official. Oh, man. Wait a second here. He does manage to connect again with another Spore. Brutal. Night time for Swampert there. He is fast asleep. And Snarl again going to lower the special attack of that Rotom. But not really going to do much, just a little bit of damage onto the Swampert here. Rotom using Will-O-Wisp now. Amoongus, of course, avoids the attack, and another Synthesis. He looks like Rotom, or not Rotom, I'm sorry, looks like Amoongus is going to be here for the long haul. Nice. Synthesis back up over 50% health, and Swampert still asleep. Hit the mushroom. Somebody hit the mushroom. Oh, Rotom hitting like a wet noodle right now with a Thunderbolt. Not going to do anything. What's that going to do? 3 damage? Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. And another double team. I can't even look. Can his evasiveness even get any higher? Oh my gosh. The rain does end up stopping now. And another Snarl from Manectric. Rotom does avoid the attack, but it's going to do a little bit of damage to Swampert here, who he's chipping away at. This is why Taunt is needed. Yes, Cyber Waffles, you are exactly right. This is why Taunt is a great move. Amoongus, again, avoids the attack. And we get another EQ, which was doing a decent amount of damage. Picks up the feint on Manectric there. Wow. But Amoongus, of course, avoids it. Rotom does finally hit with a Will-O-Wisp. We're going to start seeing some chip damage here onto this Amoongus. He does synthesize again. He's going to be back up to, I believe, almost full health. It should be right there at full, but he is going to get burned from the Will-O-Wisp. This match is definitely not over, guys. That Swampert is hitting like a truck. However, Gardevoir can be pretty fast. Swampert does end up protecting here. Yes, Taunt Thundurus is a great Pokemon to use in this situation. Another Rage Powder. Rotom Will-O-Wisp, again, he's not going to affect that Amoongus. Energy Ball. Swampert protects itself. This is big, guys. The Energy Ball is going to do a ton of damage to Swampert here. A Rage Powder from Amoongus. Although I do believe Swampert is using Earthquake. Let's see what happens. Here it is, an EQ. Not going to pull that attack. Amoongus does avoid it, but it's going to do a lot of damage to Gardevoir here. Can she hang on? Ooh, Gardevoir down to 59. Rotom with the Will-O-Wisp still avoids the attack. An Energy Ball, though, here. That should be enough to finish off Swampert. Oh, 4 times effective. I think, is that 4 times effective? Yeah, 2 times effective. 2 times 4 equals 37. 90 equals 9 plus 10 equals 21. I believe that's 4 times effective on that ground and water typing. We get see another Rage Powder here, and I think that Gardevoir is going to go ahead and be able to finish this one. Another Energy Ball. She might be stuck, actually, in an Energy Ball. However, it will do enough chip damage to end up finishing off this Rotom with this Amoongus, who can simply keep synthesizing and Rage Powdering. All right, and a Thunderbolt from Rotom. Amoongus, of course, avoids it, and another Energy Ball. She's unfortunately stuck in Energy Ball here, but it's going to be enough to finish off Rotom. Crazy battle. Crazy battle. I don't want nothing to do with Epic's team. I refuse to battle Epic. Thank you. I'm just going to go on record. I will not be battling him. I don't think I have any taunt.
Thanks for watching. To subscribe or check out more videos, just click the links on the screen or in the description below. And to continue training or find people to play with, head to thejustinflynn.com. Peace!